Hello everyone, Firelord Braun here, coming at you with a random homebrew. This weapon, I came up with the stats on it, but I got it from the inspiration from my favorite author, David Gemmell, and it's the weapon of one of his primary characters, known as Druss or Druss the Legend from the Chronicles of Druss the Legend or just the book Legend. Check those out; they're really good. This is his weapon that he used in it. It is called Snaga the Sender, the Blades of No Return. The axe in the lore of the books goes beyond just him. It belonged to his grandfather originally. Well, not originally, but in the story, the axe is actually a couple thousand years old. Possessed by a demon. Let's see, it's called the Axe of the Deathwalker as well. The black metal haft was as long as a man's arm. The double heads shaped like butterfly wings. Silver runes inscribed on the haft read Snaga the Sender, the blades of no return. This axe is said to house a very powerful demon within that will try to corrupt the wielder. That's the actual text from the book itself describing the axe. The stats that I put on it, I gave it the legendary weapon status because in the book it is a legendary weapon. It's driven all its wielders insane. They were originally good people, but driven mad by the axe and the demon within it, with the exception of Druss. In the books, he was actually the one who was able to conquer it and exorcise the demon out of it. But I gave it the stats of a +3 to hit. Damage is a 1d12 +3 slashing damage. Whilst the wielder is wielding this axe, you cannot be surprised. Other creatures provoke opportunity attacks when they enter your reach. The axe has 5 charges that refill at midnight. At the cost of 1 charge, you may deal an extra 2d8 fire damage and an extra 2d8 necrotic damage. There is, however, because of the demon possession, a curse on it. Whenever a hostile creature damages you while the axe is in your possession, you must succeed on a DC 15 wisdom saving throw or you go berserk. While berserk, you must use your action each round to attack the creature nearest to you, whether it is friend or foe. If you can make extra attacks as part of the attack action, you also have to use those, moving to attack the next nearest creature after you fail the current target. If you have multiple possible targets, you attack one at random. You are berserk until the start of your turn with no creatures within 60 feet of you that you can see or hear. And that actually comes from the curse from the book. And the added stats, everything about this, I took from the books and copied it over into D&D as best. I mean, it doesn't, in the books, it obviously doesn't do the fire and necrotic damage, but I figured being demon possessed, that would do it. The curse, like I said, drives people mad, so that's how that works out. But yeah, like I said, David Gemmell, fantastic author. It's Druss is from the Denari, I think is how it's pronounced, series. It's him. Books, the Dark series is, it starts out with Druss, and then he meets another hero from his own book series in the same series named Skilgannon the Damned. I'll be trying to stat his weapons as well. He's got some pretty cool katana swords called the Swords of Night and Day that I'm going to try and find a way to stat out. And another character in that series who takes place like 500 years after the death of Skilgannon and Druss, named Waylander the Slayer. And then the final book of the series, it centers around Druss and Skilgannon again. They get brought back from the dead to battle an ancient enemy. He's also got other book series that I find fascinating called the Regnant series. Just everything I've read about him is awesome. So go check him out. Try this axe out, see what y'all think, and make sure to give us a like. And see you later.